The vet quickly runs an eye over Settlers Creek and orders him straight back into the gates. So the light appears once more. They're set. Race 2, Ascot. Stand by. Racing. Last of them away is Salon de Chevelle, and having to be ridden out of the gates by stake. Special Delivery won the break, headed by Atlanta Blue. Dutch Spy began better. He's up there now and he'll stride to second. Battle Talk settled over on the inside next of all from Maginica. Then Salon de Chevelle, who hits the bridle hard now, and he gets very, very fired up inside of Socially Unique. And dropping out last of all is Settlers Creek. They work down the riverside of the track with about 9:50 left to go. Atlanta Blue leads the way. On top, 3/4, Dutch Spy. 2 lengths to the grey, Special Delivery. Over on the fence to Battle Talk, who travels in 4th placing. Then Salon du Chevelle down on the inside of Maginica, given a little more rain by McNaught there in the Rising Star colours. The red, black and white, and glides around the field with Settlers Creek hooking out to get right up onto its back. Socially Unique was relegated to last. It's Atlanta Blue in control. They've put the 600 behind them. Atlanta Blue, a long neck, Dutch Spy, Maginica 3 deep. Then Battle Talk searching for a run, coming into the corner nearing the 400 mark from Special Delivery. Settlers Creek outside of it. Then Salon de Chevelle and Socially Unique into the straight. Maginica with the big white blaze ranges up for McNaught. Grab Dutch Spy. Atlanta Blue's gone, a shot duck. Then Settlers Creek, Salon de Chevelle, Special Delivery. Dutch Spy fights back with Maginica. Settlers Creek keeps coming. Maginica, Dutch Spy with the neck in front. Dutch Spy under vigorous riding. Special Delivery comes late. Dutch Spy wins. Dutch Spy a half a length. Special Delivery, Maginica, Settlers Creek, and Salon de Chevelle got clear around the heels and was working home at the rate of knots late. Then Battle Talk, followed by Socially Unique, and Atlanta Blue gave nothing whatsoever and cut up to finish a bad last. Number 8's the winner, Dutch Spy, ridden by Sean O'Donnell. Sitting there on pace, breezing outside Atlanta Blue, who's given naught after had been first into the straight. Dutch Spy grabbing it. Maginica chimed in, grabbed it, and it came to the end of its run. Special Delivery worked through late, and also a round heel Salon de Chevelle, which was a tidy performance indeed, finishing close up with Settlers Creek. We wait for the numbers after race 2. Dutch Spy, they will be first. Number 8, trained by Paul Roberts and ridden by Sean O'Donnell, son of So Secret from Brackensiek, and records its 6th win in 22 runs here this afternoon, and pretty unlucky at its last appearance. Second home when we stand by for the numbers. Special Delivery, Maginica, Settlers Creek, and then Salon de Chevelle in that order, although placings have yet to be posted after the running of the second. Just looking at the screen, waiting on that replay to come forward. And no sign of it at this stage, nor numbers there, which are very, very slow going up there onto the board. Dutch Spy, clear winner. 8. 4 is second. 4 second, Special Delivery, Joe Bowditch. 6, Maginica, Jade McNaught. Good run, covered some ground there, and was right there with them at the 100 mark before just starting to weaken a little. And 4th placing to 9, Settlers Creek in front of Salon du Chevelle. As we wait for all of these other details now. 1:26.66 the time, and it's a long neck, a short neck. The margins 8, 4, 6 and 9. Okay, let's go to Britt Taylor there, and Dutch Spy there was able to posse up right over the speed this afternoon. Big free going type. He's a size, and he gets the job done, certainly looking much more comfortable there outside that leader today, Britt.
Yes, that's right, Darren. I think it probably was the winning move that might have won in the race. Sean, you were just saying that you weren't sure where you were going to be, probably a bit further back, but being up on pace suited today.
Yeah, absolutely. He just jumped that well, and there was no pace, so I just summed it up myself. And look, we lobbed outside the leader, and like you said, Britt, it was pretty much the winning move because nothing could get over the top of him. He was just too strong.
There was a small question mark on him over 1,400 metres today. How did you feel he got the trip?
Yeah, well, in the end he did, because he just getting towards 1,000, thought, oh, he's over racing a bit. But then he come back to me, and then he just kind of said, Sean, we're going at the 500. So he took over, and he kind of knew what he was doing. So yeah, he got the 14 good.
And you have a nice affinity with this horse. The last time you were aboard him, how long ago would have that been?
Oh, about a year and a bit, and won on him at Bunbury, and geez, lucky stars today, I've won on him again.
Haven't been on him since and have been able to win again. So it's a nice little combination. Congratulations on the win.
Yeah, thank you, and well done to Paul. You know, he liked this horse today, and the connections, thank you very much.
Yeah, well done to Sean O'Donnell. Paul Roberts joins us now. That was a good win.
Yeah, that was great, mate. That was absolutely awesome. Yeah, fantastic.
He's been racing in really good form, but the plan today, he settled a lot closer. And I guess Sean O'Donnell was able nearly to dictate that race from that spot.
Yeah, absolutely. He was probably a little bit keen early, but he's a beautiful big horse. And once you know, he finds out that you don't want to hunt him up, he'll just relax. And that's what he did. And like Sean said, that was a winning move on his part to put him forward, put him into the race, and from there, you know, he's in great order and he's just going to improve.
You had some confidence going into today, Paul.
I did, yeah. I went through it, and the only one that worried me was Lindsay Smith's horse. I thought, well, it's a pretty good horse, but I really think it's better over 2,000 metres. And yeah, I really thought that, you know, there was a little bit of doubt about the 14, but you know, he's older and more mature. He hasn't got a bone chip or anything anymore, and yeah, that was awesome.
And the way he settled today, maybe he could go an extra furlong, and if he does that on pace, he could win a few more.
Yeah, I thought he's an improving horse. I mean, I know he's 6-year-old, and but he hasn't had many starts. He's had a lot of problems. He's had sinus problems and a bone chip, and finally he's in really good order, and he's just improving all the time, and he's a pleasure to have around.
Keep up that good work. Team's going well.
Thank you very much.
There's Paul Roberts, the trainer of Dutch Spy, defeating Special Delivery that was good back in second. Mark Bester continues to do a wonderful job with him. And third home, Marjanika was very impressive as well. First up from a long, long spell. Okay. 8, 4, 6 the numbers. 9 was fourth after the second.